The African sun is high in the sky. It shines down with a powerful golden light, you know. This light touches everything, making the world bright and warm. Below, a wide river moves slowly. Its surface is like a mirror, reflecting the deep blue of the sky above. The water is calm and quiet, with only small ripples disturbing its peaceful face. Along the edges of the river, tall green reeds stand like silent guards. Dragonflies with wings like stained glass dance in the warm air. The scene is one of perfect tranquility, a beautiful picture of nature at its most serene and undisturbed. It seems as if nothing could ever disrupt this profound and gentle peace that has settled over the landscape. Everything here seems to be in harmony. The gentle hum of insects fills the air, a constant low sound that is the very heartbeat of the bush. Small, colorful birds dart between the acacia trees that line the riverbank. They sing their cheerful songs, adding to the symphony of the wild. The sunlight filters through the leaves of the trees, creating shifting patterns of light and shadow on the ground below. It is a place of incredible beauty, where life appears simple and easy. The river gives life to all the plants and animals that depend on its water. It is the center of this small world, a lifeline in the vast dry savanna that stretches for miles in every direction. But this beauty holds a secret. The peaceful appearance of the water hides a world of constant struggle. Every creature that lives here must be careful. The calm surface can be deceptive, a thin veil over a world where life and death are decided in an instant. The river provides water, which is essential for survival, but coming to drink is one of the most dangerous moments in any animal's day. The need for water brings them to this place of risk. The air might be still, and the water might look inviting, but danger is always present, often unseen until it is far too late. It is a fundamental truth of this wild place. The relationship between the river and the land is ancient and unchanging. For thousands of years, animals have followed the same paths to this very spot. They come to quench their thirst under the same hot sun. The river has witnessed countless generations, each facing the same challenges and the same dangers. The beauty of the scene is not a sign of safety, but rather the stage upon which the great drama of survival is played out every single day. The sun continues to shine, the river continues to flow, and the eternal cycle of life, with all its beauty and its harshness, carries on without pause, just as it has always done. Hidden just below the calm surface, an ancient predator is waiting. It is a Nile crocodile, a living relic from a time of dinosaurs. Only the top of its head is visible above the water. Its eyes and nostrils break the surface, looking like two small, rough bumps of mud or floating wood. The rest of its massive body, covered in thick, armored scales, is submerged in the murky depths. The crocodile is perfectly still. It does not move a muscle, conserving all its energy for a single, explosive moment. It is the master of patience, an expert in the art of the ambush, having honed its skills over millions of years of evolution. The crocodile has been waiting here for hours. The sun has moved across the sky, but the hunter has not stirred. Its mind is focused on one thing: the riverbank. This is where the land animals must come to drink. It knows their routines and their needs. It has learned the patterns of the wild, the times of day when thirst will drive even the most cautious creatures to the water's edge. Its stillness is its greatest weapon. It becomes part of the river, blending in so completely that it is almost invisible. The water flows gently around its powerful body, giving no clue to the immense power that lies in wait just beneath the surface. This creature is built for the hunt. Its long, powerful tail can propel it through the water with astonishing speed. Its jaws are lined with rows of sharp, conical teeth, designed not for chewing, but for gripping and holding on with unstoppable force. The crocodile's senses are incredibly sharp. Its eyes can see clearly both above and below the water. Its ears can detect the faintest sounds of an animal approaching the bank. And its skin is covered in special pressure receptors, allowing it to feel the slightest vibrations in the water, alerting it to any movement nearby. It is a perfect killing machine, designed by nature for this very purpose. Patience is the core of its strategy. The crocodile does not chase its prey over long distances. Instead, it lets the prey come to it. This method saves precious energy in the intense African heat. It is a game of waiting, of watching, and of choosing the perfect moment to strike. The river is its territory, its kingdom, and any animal that enters the water is at its mercy. The ancient watcher continues its vigil, a silent, deadly statue in the slow-moving current. The sun beats down, the insects buzz, and the crocodile waits for the timeless drama to begin once more, as it surely will. After a long, hot morning of grazing in the bush, a new animal appears. It is a bushbuck, a graceful and handsome antelope. Its coat is a rich chestnut brown, marked with delicate white spots and stripes that help it blend in with the dappled light of the undergrowth. A powerful thirst has driven it out from the safety of the trees and towards the open riverbank. It moves slowly and with great care. Every step is deliberate. It knows that the water's edge is a place of extreme danger. Its large, sensitive ears swivel constantly, listening for any sound that might signal a threat, a snapped twig or a rustle in the reeds. The bushbuck pauses at the edge of the tree line, still partially hidden by the foliage. It stands motionless for several long minutes, using all its senses to scan the area. Its wide, dark eyes survey the riverbank, looking for any sign of movement. Its delicate nose twitches, sniffing the air for the scent of a predator. The bushbuck is caught between two powerful instincts, the desperate need for water and the deep, ingrained fear of being hunted. The sun is hot and its body craves moisture, but its survival instinct screams for caution. This internal conflict is a daily reality for herbivores in this unforgiving world. Finally, its thirst becomes too strong to ignore. The bushbuck decides that the risk is worth taking. It steps out from the cover of the trees and moves cautiously towards the water. It walks on high alert, its body tense and ready to bolt at the slightest disturbance. It chooses a spot where the bank slopes gently into the river, offering a clear view of its surroundings. It lowers its head, but its eyes remain wide open, scanning the surface of the water, even as it prepares to drink. The silence of the river seems to stretch on, creating a palpable tension in the air. The world seems to hold its breath. The bushbuck dips its muzzle into the cool, clear water. It begins to drink, taking in long, deep gulps to quench its powerful thirst. But it does not relax. It lifts its head every few seconds, water dripping from its chin, to look and listen once more. Its entire being is focused on survival. It is aware that this moment of vulnerability is its most dangerous. The calm surface of the river still looks peaceful. The crocodile remains perfectly hidden, and the bushbuck continues its nervous, interrupted drinking. It is a scene of quiet suspense, a delicate balance between life-giving water and the ever-present threat of sudden death. The crocodile has been watching the bushbuck's every move. From its low vantage point, it saw the antelope emerge from the trees. It felt the faint vibrations in the water as the bushbuck stepped onto the bank. It has been waiting for this exact moment. The moment when the prey is distracted, its head lowered to drink. The crocodile's ancient brain makes a swift calculation of distance and timing. All the patience it has shown throughout the long, hot morning is about to be unleashed in a single, terrifying burst of action. The predator gathers its immense power, its muscles coiling like a spring beneath the water's surface. In an instant, the peace is shattered. The crocodile explodes from the water. The calm river erupts in a shower of spray as the predator launches itself forward. It is a vision of pure, primal power. Its massive body, which had been so still, is now a blur of motion. The water churns and boils where it had been lying in wait. Its huge mouth is wide open, revealing the rows of deadly teeth. The attack is incredibly fast. honestly faster than the eye can easily follow. One moment, there is only a calm river. The next, a 14-foot monster has burst from the depths with violent intent. The sound of the splash is like a thunderclap echoing across the quiet landscape. The bushbuck reacts with lightning speed. Its finely tuned survival instincts, honed over generations of avoiding predators, take over. Just as the crocodile's jaws are about to clamp down on its head and neck, the antelope rears back violently. It had sensed the subtle shift in the water a split second before the attack. This fraction of a second is the difference between life and death. The crocodile's teeth snap shut with tremendous force, but they close on empty air, missing their target by mere inches. The sound of the powerful jaws slamming together is a sharp, sickening crack that hangs in the air for a moment. The bushbuck does not hesitate. It spins around and leaps away from the riverbank with all its might. It crashes back through the reeds and into the safety of the trees, its heart pounding in its chest. It does not stop running until it is deep within the cover of the bush, its adrenaline-fueled flight carrying it far from the site of the attack. For a few moments, the water where the attack occurred is a swirling vortex of mud and bubbles. Then slowly, the river begins to calm. The ripples fade away, and the surface once again becomes smooth and reflective. The terrifying explosion of violence is over as quickly as it began. The bushbuck has made a miraculous escape. It will carry the memory of this encounter for the rest of its life, and it will be even more cautious the next time it approaches water. Its thirst has been replaced by the stark terror of its near-death experience. But it is alive. It has won this particular battle in the ongoing war for survival. Back at the river, the signs of the dramatic struggle are already disappearing. The mud stirred up by the crocodile's lunge slowly settles back to the bottom. The water becomes clear again. The only evidence of what just happened is the lingering scent of fear in the air and a few broken reeds on the bank. The crocodile, having missed its chance, shows no sign of frustration or disappointment. Such emotions are a luxury it cannot afford. It simply sinks back beneath the surface of the water, disappearing from sight once more. It swims slowly and silently back to its waiting position near the bank. Its failed attack has cost it a significant amount of energy, but its strategy does not change. There is nothing else to do but to wait again. The river is a place of constant opportunity, and it knows that another thirsty animal will eventually come to drink. The crocodile's life is a cycle of immense patience, punctuated by brief, violent moments of action. The sun continues its slow journey across the sky, casting long shadows as the afternoon wears on. The dragonflies resume their dance over the water. The small birds in the acacia trees, which fell silent during the attack, begin to sing again. To a casual observer, the scene would once again look perfectly peaceful and undisturbed. The drama is over, and the natural rhythm of the river has returned. But the underlying tension remains. The harsh reality of this world is that for one animal to live, another must often die. Today, the bushbuck survived. Tomorrow, another creature may not be so lucky. And so, the ancient watcher waits. It remains motionless in the water, a patient and deadly predator, perfectly adapted to its environment. Its eyes, just above the surface, are fixed on the bank. It is a timeless image, a scene that has been repeated countless times over millions of years, and will be repeated countless times more. The river flows on, indifferent to the life and death struggles that take place within and along its banks. It is a beautiful, yet brutal world, where survival is a prize that is won every single day. The silence returns, deep and profound, and the crocodile continues its endless wait.